Breaking news today, folks. It looks like the Pentagon's taking its cue from a haircut gone wrong, snipping away thousands of employees and hoping it doesn't end up looking like a bad mullet.
Indeed, Spud, the Defense Department is embarking on a significant reduction of its civilian workforce. Up to 5,400 probationary workers will be cut starting next week.
Probationary? Does that mean they haven't passed military boot camp on office paperwork yet?
Not quite. Probationary employees are those who have been in their roles for less than a year and do not yet have civil service protection. Essentially, the department is focusing on pruning its newer hires to achieve overall efficiency.
So it's like getting rid of the bizarre items in your shopping cart when you were over budget. Bye-bye artisanal popcorn and hello essentials.
An interesting analogy, albeit a bit whimsical. The cuts are primarily aimed at directing resources toward what the administration defines as critical areas, essentially sharpening the military's focus on warfighting capabilities while reducing bureaucratic overhead.
But Ralph, is there a secretive agenda to spark a new reality TV show where military folks battle it out for survival in the office jungle?
Spud, cheerful notions aside, it's a substantial shakeup. It's tied to a larger mandate from Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth to cut 8% of the defense budget annually over the next 5 years, redirecting those funds towards perceived strategic priorities.
Sounds intense. But didn't they just say they'd axed the first ever woman to lead the Navy and one of only 2 black chairmen of the Joint Chiefs of Staff? That seems to make waves beyond budgets.
Indeed. The political landscape is turbulent, with these dismissals raising questions about the administration's broader goals and inclusivity in leadership roles within the military.
So, Ralph, is it all about brawn now instead of brains, or do they still need a few brainiacs to run the show?
It's vital to recognize that strategy and leadership are about balance, a synthesis of effectiveness and efficiency. While reducing bureaucracy might offer some short-term agility, the long-term implications for inclusivity and morale cannot be overlooked.
Or maybe we can power the Pentagon with enthusiasm instead of electricity. But seriously, Ralph, how do you see the big picture?
Strategically reallocating funds can indeed bolster military readiness, yet one must tread cautiously to ensure that such changes do not unintentionally diminish institutional knowledge and diversity, both of which are pivotal to a robust Defense Department.
Well, if battling the budget is as complicated as reading an IQ